Your tickets today from Hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Davies and I've been an avid crafter for most of my life. It's actually a love of paper crafting that inspired me to start Crafters Companion when I was just 21, actually running it from my university bedroom. Since then, the company's really grown and gone from strength to strength, and I feel privileged that we were invited in the early days to become part of the Hochanda family. I absolutely love working with the team here at Hochanda because they really understand what's important, and that's that I want to be able to have the opportunity to show you things in detail, to teach you and to really inspire you. So make sure you watch out for me, Sarah Davies, and Crafters Companion on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm part of the Creative Expressions team. I've been crafting for, well, most of my life, to be honest, and my passion is papercraft. Creative Expressions have given me the chance to spend my time drawing and bringing things to life, which I never thought I'd ever be able to do. So when you see me on TV, hopefully I can bring you something that will inspire you, whether you're a paper crafter, whether you're a die cutter, or whether you're a stamper. I hope you get the chance to tune into some of my shows on Hochanda, where I can share with you some of the creativity and some of the designing that I've been able to bring to you through my designs.
Hello, good evening. It is 7 o'clock. You know what that means. It is, yes, craft price drop for the next hour. Great to have your company on this Tuesday evening. Thank you to Catherine and to Anthony. More from Anthony in an hour's time. But what is craft price drop all about? We do it at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. every single day on your telly. And what it is basically is a whole bundle of crafting goodies, not really themed or not from one particular supplier or one particular brand, just a whole lot of crafting goodies which are put into craft price drop. Because what happens is the price always falls. Where that price is going to fall to is all down to you, because it's when we get to zero stock availability, and that's all controlled by you, that's when the price is frozen, the price is locked, everybody pays the final low price. Now, we never know when that stock is going to go down to zero, so it's all down to you. The secret to having a good experience with Craft Price Drop and enjoying the show is to, as soon as you see something you like this that's in front of me at the moment, put it in your basket and check out ASAP. By checking out, that takes one off the quantity. It takes the stock level down by one. It reserves it for you. But if you don't check out, if it's just in your basket, it's not yours, okay? Now, the way that it works, you're going to see it on the screen, the item number and the description of the item and also the price as well. But that will be the start price. So here comes the information. Item number, description and start price. The white box is the price that starts to fall, and that's where you keep your eyes. Keep focused on that, because that's where you'll see the price fall, and then when it is locked, you'll hear the announcer kind of announce the fact that the price is locked. Everyone will pay that final low price. Now, the stock level will at some point come up down here just below the price, and that will give you some idea as to how many are left and also how quickly maybe the auction could end. You can only put things in your basket while the auction is live. Otherwise, if you do it before the auction starts or after the auction's over, if there's any left, the price will be the high price that you pay. So put it in your basket when the auction is live. That confirms everyone will pay the final low price. Now, I've got a presenter pick coming up in the show. Now, no surprise that I've chosen this, because I'm a massive fan of Kuretake. You've got here, these are the scroll and brush pens from Zig. You've got your Wink of Stella pens as well, which are brush pens. And you've also got a water brush as well and a calligraphy practice mat. That grey mat you see there, that allows you, with the water brush, to draw on it. As water is put onto it, it discolours. So it allows you to practice your strokes, your letter strokes, and then when it dries, it disappears. So it's like an invisible map. It's really quite cool. So that is coming up. Great price on that, but we're not sure exactly where it's going to go because it all depends on how quickly you put it in your basket. But that's coming up somewhere in the show between now and 8 o'clock. Right, first things first, let's show you our first item and let's see if you want to put it in your basket. Whenever we do decoupage papers, the lines light up, so we're expecting this to be a very popular choice. Now, you've got various different designers here. This is from In-House Creations. This is Shell Rummel. She's the designer of these particular papers here. Shell's also designed these two down the bottom here. And this is, that's Shell too. So she's done quite a few of these. And you're going to get 3 of these papers in each pack. And there are 8 decoupage paper packs. 3 sheets per pack, and they're all 35 by 40 centimetres. Now, it's one of the most popular things that we have here at Hochanda is to do decoupage, whether it's upcycling furniture, whether it's maybe putting paper over things like clear glass dishes or trays, that sort of thing. This is one sheet. I've just taken it out to show you. Now, if you want your mediums, your decoupage mediums, you can of course find those on our website. Imagination Crafts do some, Deco Art do some as well. So if you're wanting to upcycle furniture or do some mixed media projects, these papers are going to be superb. I just took one of these from this particular set here. So you've got 8 sets of 3, so 3 8s. 24 sheets of paper, quality decoupage paper. Love the gold, love this one down here as well, that kind of almost grey blue that you've got. You've got the interlinking scrolls that you can see there as well, which is rather lovely. Now, what have we done? We've taken £7 off. That's £7.20 off the price. Down to £16.64 from £23.84. This is what's called craft price drop, because that's what happens. No price ever stays the full price. It always drops at least once. Now, sometimes, if we have a particularly popular auction, a particularly popular lot, sometimes the auction can end in next to no time, or if we have very low quantities. So it's always key to get in. When you've set your heart on something, don't be tempted to sit there and watch the price go down before you put it in your basket. Put it in your basket now. Check out. Best way of doing it is on the website, Hochanda.com. Another flash means another crash. When the arrows flash, the prices crash. £10 exactly off the price for all of these decoupage papers. £13.84 for the whole lot. They could be individual gifts because they're separately packaged, and you get 3 sheets of exactly the same paper in each of these containers, as you can see. From the Craft Consortium, really good quality decoupage papers. £13.84. A tenner off the price tonight. Are you wrapped up warm? Have you closed the curtains, put the fire on and just shut the world away? It's going to be a cold one. Where are you watching us? Maybe you're watching us abroad. Maybe you're watching us in the UK, Europe, or possibly even in America. You too can take part in Craft Price Drop as well. And do remember, the key to not paying postage is to be a Freedom Club member. If you are a member of our Freedom Club, which is only £6.97 to join, you don't pay the £4.95 P&P on any purchase you make in Craft Price Drop or in any show on Hochanda. As long as you're a Freedom member, no postage is charged. We've gone below half price, better than half price, £10.99. You're saving now about £12, over £12 off what the price should be for these decoupage papers. And we have 20 sets left. If you want more than one set, because you've got big projects in mind, feel free. Have 2, have 3, have 4, as many as you like, as long as we've got the stock. Just put them in your basket and check out. Specialist high quality paper, absolutely right. And if you do want those mediums, the actual solutions and the pastes to actually apply this to certain surfaces, check our website. Just put, go into the search box on our website and just put decoupage mediums and they'll all come up for you, all the different pastes that you can use. Okay, another flash, another crash. We're under a £10 note, everybody. 17 left, 16 left. They're going fast now. You're putting them in your baskets. Under £10 for all 24 sheets of decoupage paper. And some of the themes kind of link together. You've got the same pattern, but in different colourways. So these two here are the same pattern, but you've got a blue and you've got a white with gold. Down the bottom there, you've got the links in, again, a cream with gold and then a red with gold. Love the plain gold too. I think my favourite sheet, though, has to be this gunmetal grey meets blue. Really beautiful, lovely, lovely colour. And it could be, is it like, it could be, yeah, it could be trees. I think it is trees, actually. Or is it a peacock with feathers? It could be a peacock. I think it's a bird with plumage. Yeah, I think it is. But, you know, it could also be a tree if you wanted it to be. It could be whatever you like. 4 left now, but they're going quick. Under £10. The next 3 of you will be lucky and you'll get all of these decoupage packs. 8 packs, 3 sheets in each pack, and that's the size that you're talking about for each sheet. So you can get quite a large surface area covered with these particular patterns. Mandy, you've closed the auction.
Price lock.
There we are. That's the announcement that closes our first auction of the evening tonight. Everyone pays the final locked price of £9.99. And the burning question, I always ask this, did anyone pay postage? No? Nobody paid postage. Oh, Caroline did. Caroline, you did, because you weren't a Freedom member, but maybe you're okay with that. But remember, the way to make sure you don't pay P&P is to become a Freedom member. Just $6.97. If you know you're going to buy a couple of things, maybe the next couple of weeks, you're going to be quids in straight away, because it's $9.90 for 2 items postage. So $4.95 each item, $6.97 P&P, $6.97 for Freedom membership, and then no P&P charged on any show, and in particular, of course, craft price drop as well. And if you want to join in Europe, it's €14.97 to join. That's on our website if you'd like to do that. And if you're in the USA and you're watching and you want to have Freedom membership, that's open to you as well. No shipping and handling for you. Your membership, if you would like to join, is $19.99. That covers all your shipping and handling on standard shows and, of course, craft price drop shows. Now, another familiar face on Hochanda is Phil Martin. Sentimentally Yours, of course, is what he's known for. He's known for his sentiments. He's known for great, stylish fonts as well. One of my favourite fonts that Phil ever did is this one. Love it. Absolutely love it. Capitals, but as you can see, you've got a little bit of a distressed element to it as well. So it looks a little bit weathered. And that's the way the actual stamp has been produced. So you're going to get a very, very classy and arty effect. And these are actually bigger than the actual packaging on the front. So you can see the quality of the stamps there. They're fantastic. They've all been cut out for you already. All you do is put them straight onto your stamping platform, onto an acrylic block. And you're going to get well soon, thank you, good luck, happy birthday, best wishes, have a fabulous day, just for you with lots of love, happy birthday. But all in this very grand and very beautiful font that you can see. Normally $13.99 a set, so you should be paying $27.98, but you're not because it's craft price drop. This other set here, you look at that and you think, what's that? What's it supposed to be? Is that one big stamp? No, they're actually individual stamps, but they're all about effects, special effects. Where you want a splat, where you want a squiggle, where you want a doodle, where you want to have that look of distressed corners and edges. All of these are great. They're great for mixed media as well as, of course, general inking and stamping using inks. Both together, $27.98. And these, I remember, were hugely popular when they first came round. Look at where we've gone. We've halved the price. We've given you one for nothing, really. $13.99. That is the craft price drop price at the moment, but will it go down even further? This auction is now live. When the item's on the screen, the item number, description, price, that means it's live. So now's the time, if you want those 2 sets, to put it in your basket and check out. That will then mean that you can sit back, you can sit pretty thinking, that price is going down. I'm not paying a penny until we close the auction, and I'm going to pay the final low price along with everybody else. One person tonight so far has paid postage. The way to make sure you don't have to is to join Freedom. You can do it at the same time as you put this in your basket, actually. You can put Freedom membership in. Just type 88888. $6.97 will be added to your bill, but you will not be charged P&P on this purchase or any other purchase for the next month that you make from us. So you'll be a member until the 29th of February. But February's got 28 days, hasn't it? So you will be a membership to the 1st of March. It's 28 days in February, isn't it? Yeah. $13.99 then. We're half price, but not happy with that. The arrows flash. Yeah. Here we go. $10.81 is the next drop. Is it going to be our last drop? Can it go any lower? Some names that are in this auction, I know Phil's popular. All of these ladies, and maybe some guys as well, are putting them in their basket. Catherine in Leeds, Margaret in Hailsham. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Elaine in Longfield. Janie in Paynton. Anonymous in Wakefield. Could that mean postage? Suzanne in Basingstoke. Jane in Peterborough down the road. Hello to Freedom member Gillian in Barnsley. You're all in this auction. One of you might be paying postage, anonymous. We don't know your name. That usually means that you aren't a Freedom Club member because we don't know your name. Michelle in Gloucester, Lisa in Birmingham, Karen in Sheffield, you're all in this auction. Loving the Phil Martin stamps, and I just love that font. Imagine that font stamped and then embossed, gold embossing powder. That would look really, really lovely. £9.72, we're saving you over £18. Oh my word, what a massive craft price drop. 24 left now. Got quite a good quantity of these as well, so maybe you want to go for a couple of sets as gifts later in the year for friends. There's never a guarantee when we sell out of something, which we always do, that we can get it back. Sometimes we can, and often we can, but sometimes we can't. If that's it, if it's end of line, if it's maybe a particular collection that's been superseded by another one, this could be the last stock that we can get. From Creative Expressions and Phil Martin. 21 chances to get into this auction. And if you've never taken part in Craft Price Drop before, it's easy. All you have to do, log on to our website, Hochanda.com. You'll see the show, you'll see the items that are in it. Only put what you want when the auction is live into your basket and then check out. And then let us do the rest. Your debit or credit card will not be charged until the auction ends. When you hear the price lock announcer, lock the price, close the auction, that's when your debit or credit card will be charged with whatever that final low price is. At the moment, it's £9.57. Sometimes this works. Sometimes it does. It does. Only a few pence, but 15p. Better off. Yeah. Under a tenner, £9.42, 8 left. These stamps you'll love. You'll use them again and again, and always handy to have texture stamps to create an effect. Grungy. I mean, I struggle to do random things. I'm very kind of regimented, so that's a great stamp set to have to give you that kind of random graffiti look. It's gone. Who got the last one?
Price lock.
David. Congratulations, David. You got the last set. Everyone pays that final low price of £9.42 for Phil Martin stamps. By the way, can I just let everybody know, for those of you that love Craft Price Drop, and I know there's a massive contingency of people that absolutely love it and watch it every single day, if you normally watch the online version, which is at 11 o'clock every morning, it's coming to an end in a couple of days' time because our studio is being refurbished. So for a period of time, it won't be happening online. The daytime one, 7 a.m, 7 p.m. on TV, they'll still carry on. The online one, though, is coming to an end this Thursday. And it's going out in a blaze of glory because we're having a 4-hour Craft Price Drop extravaganza with Leonie and Charlie. 11 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, only online, craftpricedrop.com. And there are going to be some crazy deals, I've been told. The whole show is laid out backstage at the moment. There's hundreds of things, and the prices are going massively, massively down. So whatever you do, 11 o'clock, Thursday, join Leonie and Charlie for the online version. That'll be the last one online for a while. Right, now, let's move on then. Auction number 3? Yeah, auction number 3. From Spellbinders. Haven't seen Spellbinders for a while, actually. Now, this is our Shapeabilities. You've got 2 die sets here, Corner Flourish and Shadow Flowers. This is done by Donna Salazar. She's the designer of these, the cut and embossed stencils. The Shadow Flowers, if I turn them round, they can stencil because you can ink through them. You can obviously cut with them because they are dies, and you can emboss with them as well. But these are beautiful. That's the sort of effect you're going to get. And you can never have too much foliage or too many flowers or plants. So this is pretty special and very unusual and not seen before, I don't think. Is this brand new? Yeah, brand new on Craft Price Drop. I've not seen them at all. So these to me are new. I'm not saying they're new design, but certainly they're new to me and new to the show tonight. And then you get these 2 corners as well. Well, one of them is a corner. And the other one is more of a flourish. So that's just a general shape which you can snip into if you want to make it a little bit smaller, cut elements away, cut it out a couple of times, stick it together to make a sentiment or a top, it's not a sentiment, but a topper in the centre of a card. These corners are really useful. Cut that out 4 times, you've then got wonderful bracket-like corners on a square card, maybe a 6x6 or an 8x8 card. Put 2 together, make it into a diamond shape in the middle of a card for a topper. £36.44 is where we're at the moment. It should be £39.72 for these 2 sets together. Not today, though, because the arrows flash, which means the price is crashed to 30 quid. £9.72 off the price. Now we're going to have a double price drop. Not happy with one flash? We're doing it again. We're flashing twice. So we're crashing twice. £18. Wow, that's more like it. That's a £21.72 saving. You're paying less than what you're saving. That's good. That's good in anybody's book. These will work, obviously, in any machine, size permitting. Provided the mouth of the machine is big enough to take the dies, they will work in any die, manual or electronic. £18 and 18 left. They've not been on craft price drop before. There's never a guarantee they'll come back. £18 is all you're being charged at the moment. But if you come in now and it goes down to another lower price, you'll only be charged the lower price. No one will pay a higher price. No one's paying $39.72. I don't think anyone will be paying £18 either, because I think there could be another drop or a trickle. I doubt if we'll stay at £18 for the next 15. OK, it is going down lower. But how much lower? $14.99, is that going to be the final price? If you came in a couple of minutes ago, it was £18, you're paying $14.99 now, not 18 at all. Everyone pays the final low price. And who doesn't love Spellbinders dies? 14 left at $14.99. That's a saving of £25 nearly off the price. Yep, nearly £25 off. Think about, again, the snippability of all of these. That's, you know, if you think, oh, a die just gives me one shape and that's it, I've got to use that shape. No, of course you haven't. If you want something a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller, you can trim bits away. I mean, that could be an arrowhead, it could be a kite, it could be a diamond, it could be a flying bird, it could be all sorts of different things. I mean, that's crying out for me to have like a little gemstone put where that little circular disc is, where it's embossed. Or it could be, like a nouveau drop or something like that. I mean, that could be a tiara, absolutely, it could be. I mean, it could be used horizontally, it could be used that way around. It could be all sorts of different things. Yeah, it could be an animal, a fish. What do you see when you look at it? Do you see crashing waves? Cut them out multiple times, trim them, cut into them. I mean, this one over here, these bigger plants that you can see here, you know, if that's too high, too tall, why not snip it there? You could just be using that bottom bit if you wanted to. So very, very versatile, very handy to have, and very affordable. Craft price drop always guarantees the lowest possible price. And Jane, you just closed it. I didn't realise we only had one left. Wow. Down to zero. Jane's closed the auction. Everybody pays £14.57. And most of you tonight aren't paying P&P, which is good news. Breaks my heart when you pay postage, because I don't like paying P&P. I don't think anyone does. And if you don't have to do it, happy days. And you don't have to by joining the Freedom Club. Remember, if you are watching us abroad in Europe or in America, hello to you. It's open to you as well, Craft Price Drop. All you've got to do is have your tablet or your smartphone or your computer open on Hochanda.com. You'll see all the items. You can change the website into dollars just by going to the menu section, and you can change it into euros as well if you want to. But your membership for the Freedom Club is in euros, $14.97, and in dollars it's $19.99. You can see it there. There we are. Look, any of those countries, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Malta, wherever. USA, $19.99 for your membership. Do it all online at Hochanda.com, and you can take part, of course, in Craft Price Drop shows as well. Not just UK viewers. UK is $6.97 for Freedom membership. That covers all your postage, you get your badge, and you get special low prices on certain items as well. OK, now next we've got our card blanks, cards and backing paper. It's an assorted set of designs, 125 sheets in total. Now, let me show you the pattern sheets. I did something similar last night that had papers like this and vellum. So if you got that, that was a popular lot last night, you might want to add these into your order. So that you've got that lovely lime green stripe with the poppies and the flowers that have been printed onto it. Then you've got plain cardstock that kind of coordinates with the colours in the sheets. So you've got cards, and it is card rather than paper. You've got a lovely cream, like a custard colour, lovely tangerine, you've got a lovely purple, gorgeous kind of tealy colour turquoise, and then you've got your white cardstock there as well. Now they're all A4. But what you have also got are card blanks. Now you've got, I think that's it's either a 6x4 or 7x5. I think it's probably 6x4. It's got a score line in the centre, so you don't have to worry about doing that. That's all done for you. And then these, I think, are 6x6s, card blanks. And again, they've been scored for you as well. Now, in total, there's 125 sheets. Does it say how many card blanks we've got? Ooh. Everyone's fine. No one was hurt in the making of this programme. 50 card blanks. Yeah, so there's 25 of the square and 25 of the rectangular. Then you've got, of course, all of these sheets of A4 cardstock, and then you've got the printed papers. $22.47 should be the price. Have we got a quantity of the A4 card? There's a lot there. There's a lot. There's an awful lot there. 125 sheets in total. 50 of those are the card blanks. So that leaves then 75 sheets for the paper and the cardstock as well. £21.75. That's where we're at the moment. We haven't plummeted yet. We've just trickled. We do that sometimes. Just a little trickle. Another little trickle. Every penny helps. But it's when you hear the cymbals. It's where you see the arrows flash. Like now. That's when it gets exciting. When we get that price moving in the right direction. Going down to £17.24. £5 off. £5 and 23p off, to be exact. That's what you're saving for this today. Now, it could be that you're thinking, well, I don't know where I'd use those papers. But think about all this cardstock. This is everyday crafting must-haves. Colours that you'll use, colours I'm sure that you'll love. Card blanks, we all need them. Every day you'll reach. And it's a great opportunity to just increase your card stash. Increase what you need in your craft room in one, either easy phone call or better still, transaction on the website Hochanda.com. We've now taken it down to £12.67. That is about a 45% saving. If you do want to call us, by the way, if you don't like doing things online, and I know some people don't, that's fine. Different number to our normal standard phone-in number. It's 01733 797 100. That will get you through to the Craft Price Drop team just above my head. They'll answer the call. They'll make sure that you are in the auction, but always do it early on in the auction, because if there's a queue on the phones or they can't get to the phone quick enough to answer it and the auction ends, sorry, you've missed your chance. So always call as soon as you know you want something. They'll make sure that you're in the final auction and you'll get the final price. 10 left at £12.67, saving you now in the region of a tenner. It's going down again. Is it going to go below half price? Yes. Yes. Right, now, what's that saving? That's £12, around about £11.50 odd off the price. That's what we're looking at, an £11.50 saving. You're paying only £10.85 for all these 125 sheets. 50 of them card blanks, shared between the rectangular and the square, cream and white. You've then got all of these sheets of printed paper. And the poppies are there. You've got all sorts of, I think you've got bluebells there as well. So there we are. Look, you can cut those into strips if you wish to, or just use them as A4, mat and layer with them. And then you get the cardstock. Haven't got GSM on this, but it is a good quality thick cardstock. Hopefully just listening to it will tell you that it is a good quality thickness. Lovely colours, white, turquoise, purple, orange, cream. All of that in one big bundle, delivered to your door without any P&P at all. If you're if you're a Freedom member, sorry, you will not pay anything on Craft Price Drop for postage or on any standard Hochanda show. If you're watching the one-day special show later at 8, if you buy that, you won't pay P&P on it if you're a Freedom member. Makes sense to join. 888 item number, that gets you Freedom membership. Your debit or credit card will only be charged £6.97, and you can do that at the same time as you put this in your basket if you want to. One left now at £10.82. Who's going to get the last one? Is that the final price? Paula, you've closed the auction. Thank you.
Price lock.
Everyone pays that final low price, £10.82, and delivered to your door for that price, remember, for Freedom Club members. Any more people paying postage? Not so far. Just a couple of you, I think, so far since the show started. We're nearly halfway through already, look. It does go quick. Craft Price Drops do go very, very quickly. Now then, time for me to get messy. Matt, my floor manager, is giving me a dirty look. Oh, I haven't told you who the team are tonight, have I? Sorry. Ross Boy is on producing. He says hello. Jimmy is on knobs and buttons. Oh, hi. Give us a wiggle of the camera, Jim. Say hello. There he is. And I've got Matthew on the floor. He's bringing everything in for me. And he's the one that's going to tidy up after me when I spill glitter everywhere. Or not. Let's show you what you got here. Now we've got some Nouveau glitters. This is no ordinary glitter. This is sparkle dust. Now you've got, let me just show you the colours before I start to kind of play. You've got silver, you've got white, you've got red. You've got two types of red, actually. You've got blue and you have got black. Oh. Hollywood red and raspberry what? Bliss. Hollywood Red and Raspberry Bliss. Those are the two colour reds. Let me just get a little bit of them onto some black card for you. This is where I go home completely covered in glitter. I stop at a petrol station and I get weird looks. There we are, look. It is one of the most fine glitters you'll see. It really, really is. The black is, and you might think black on black, how's that going to show up? It really does show up. So rich and so intense and so sparkly. Let me show the other colour of red that we've got as well so you can see the difference. Oh yeah, that's more raspberry. What's missing? Blue. Let me just put a little bit of blue down. Now look at that. Look at those for colours. Aren't they just mighty fine? Look at that. They are mighty fine colours. And it is the finest glitter imaginable. It really, really is. £24.47. It should be £32.94 for all these glitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pots of absolute sparkle from Tonic and Nuvo. £4.07 each now. Do you know what? Between you and I think it will be go even lower than this. I don't think this is going to be the final price at all. It's part of working at Hochanda. You have to go home every evening covered in glitter. If it's not your shirt, if it's not your face, it's your shoes. They always get covered in glitter. You find it in the shower for days to come. Maybe you do as well. But look how fine this is. It's not granular, it's incredibly fine and smooth. If you're putting it on things like double-sided tape, for example, you'll end up with a wonderful straight strip of glitter. That's how you can use it with double-sided adhesive tape. Really good quality glitter. £24.19 at the moment. That is saving you £8 off the price. We're not happy with that. We want it to go even lower. Let's get that price going in the right direction. 23 quid. £9 off now. £9 off the price for quality glitter dust. £3.83 a pot now. Now, there's a lot in here, actually. Mil-wise, does it say? 15 mil. 15 mil in each pot for your Nuvo sparkles. You know anything Tonic is amazing quality. Reds, blues, silvers, blacks, all there for the taking. Just give us a call, or better still, use the website, Hochanda.com. Loads of you are on Facebook as well, saying hello this evening. You can always search for Hochanda on Facebook. Follow us and join in with the banter. Another price drop. £21.65, £11.30 odd off the price. 15 left. 15 pots of beauty and of sparkle. If you want January to disappear because it's dark and it's dreary and it's dull, this will brighten up your February. It'll be with you in the next couple of days. Look at those two different colour reds. That silver's gorgeous, and this white one has actually got like an AB finish to it, like aurora. Can you see some specks of green? Yeah, it's like an aurora borealis. Decide what you want to go for. Pop it in your basket and check out. All these people are Freedom members and they're putting these fantastic glitter dusts in their basket. Hello, Avril in Stockton-on-Tees, Susan in Manchester, Michelle in Gloucester, Jazzy in Swindon. Great name. All of those are bidders in this auction and many more besides as well. Looks quite patriotic, that, doesn't it? Red, white and blue. And the black. You wouldn't think black glitter would stand out on black card, but yes, it does. 8 left. Everyone at the moment is paying £21.62. Are you? If you came in and it said £32.94, you're not paying that. You're paying that at the moment, but it may even go lower. 5 left. £21.61. It has gone lower. So you're looking at 6 pots, £21.61. That is about £3, £3.60 each. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. And they don't need to be reduced. Glitter from Nuvo always sells at full price every day of the week. Christine.
Price lock.
Christine, you have closed the auction for everybody. You've locked the price for us. Thank you for doing that. And everyone pays that final low price. Right, now, these are something that we do this occasionally on Craft Price Drop, is bring you some books. And there are some amazing quality books out there for crafting and, you know, all sorts of different genres in crafting as well. We're turning our attention now to embroidery and stitching. Now, you've got 2 books here that should be together £43.98. That's what they should be. You've got this one here, which is your beautiful stitches. This one here is your floral collection. Now, let me just show you exactly what you've got going on here. This is actually written by Maria Diaz, and it is, of course, all about embroidery. Now, if you just have a little flick through the first few pages, it shows you, to start off with, it assumes that you are a beginner, and it shows you the tools that you'll need to do embroidery, the hoops, the scissors, the needles, that sort of thing, and the thread. So it kind of holds your hand, and then talks about fabrics that you can maybe embroider onto, which you could, of course, buy from us if you want to, and threads, recommended threads. DMC is always a popular one. And then it goes on to all the different stitches that you may well need to know. So, one by one. Running stitch, the most popular. How to do that? Dead simple. Stem stitch, whipped stem stitch, back stitch, couching, chain stitch, and so on. So, pages and pages of different stitches. And also you've got diagrams there as well, which I find a lot easier to follow. And then we come on to starting with the projects here. So you've got little designs which you can, of course, trace. You can photocopy them, make them bigger if you want to as well when you own the book. The bees, I love the bees there. And these are really quite easy projects to start with. Obviously, as the book goes on, they get a little bit more intricate, a little bit more complicated as well. But you start off with easy projects, and then you can be a little bit more adventurous as the book goes on. So all of those lovely patterns, you've got the cottage in the back, you've got veggies. So if you're into your, yeah, we saw a marrow, I wonder what that was for a minute. All sorts of different objects there as well. There we go, bird houses too. So that's the first one. We've dropped the price to $21.99. They were $21.99 each. We are giving you one for nothing. The other one, this one, is Beautiful Stitches. So same sort of idea. This is also from the same publisher, Feefo. This is by Susan Bates, actually. Susan Bates has illustrated and written this particular one. Again, you get the basics at the beginning. There we go, look. Talking about fabrics and stitches and so on. So whichever book you're using, you've always got the guide. If you forget how to do a stitch, you can always just go to the front of the book and refresh your memory. But you've got the swallows, I think, there. Is that swallows or swifts? What was it? Romantic birds. Okay, they're not names, but they're romantic. They could be swifts with those tails, I reckon. Birds and roses. So these are more pictures with birds running all the way through. Kingfishers, you've got some coffee cups and teacups as well, but birds on there as well. You've got the thatched cottage, the garden shed. We're down now to £12.23. This is the lowest ever price these books have been. If you pick up and put down some embroidery every evening while you're having your tea or watching television, or when you've got a long journey to go on, whether it's a train or a bus or a coach or a car or whatever, you know, this is going to give you years, probably, I would have thought, of fun. Roses, you've got various fruits there as well. Oh, look, now the stag. Everybody loves a stag. There's the stag with the floral garland. That could look lovely in an embroidery hoop. Elephants, wildlife, the tigers, the lions, fantastic. So both of these books, nothing's duplicated in them. They're all completely unique, but you're paying less than what you should be for one book. They should be $21.99 each. At the moment, they are both $11.93. We've got 14 of these books left. You're paying £5.90 odd. About $5.90 is all you're paying at the moment for for each of these books. Beautifully illustrated, wonderfully photographed. I love the fact that it doesn't assume that you know anything. And when I start a new craft, I want to take it from the very basic, from the beginning. And that's what they do with both of these books. But as you get more accomplished and you get more adventurous, you've got more complicated projects further in the book. 100 freestyle embroidery motifs you've got there in that particular Beautiful Stitches book. So that's 100 projects, and you might do the same one more than once, who knows. And then the other one doesn't actually give a number on this, I don't think. Oh, it says more than 200. Oh, yes. So you've got, more than 200 motifs. So there, in total, you've got 300 potential projects you've got out of 2 books that are costing you £10, 10 pence. These are going very fast now. Always our books go quickly, but you've got the actual finished embroidery, what it's supposed to look like to give you inspiration. And then you've, of course, got the diagram, which you can copy. You can increase the size of it on photocopies if you want to as well. But it shows you exactly what stitches to use, what thread to use, what colour they recommend, and all that sort of thing as well. And it shows you what it should look like when it's done. Rather than just showing you the kind of computerised graph, it's nice to see what it should look like, and you can do a comparison to make sure you're not a million miles away. So both of these books going fast now. You've got your veg from the allotment. Tracy, you got the last one. Everyone pays £10.05.
Price lock.
£10, 5 pence. That's the price everybody's paid. So you're paying basically £5 and 2.5p per book, which I think you'll agree is pretty something. Pretty special. Oh, now, my presenter pick is coming up right here, right now. Now, the reason I've chosen this is You've got a lot of fantastic Kuretake goodies here, which of course is always a bonus. These are the scroll and brush pens that you've got. They're double-ended. One end is a brush. Actually, let me just show you with a deeper colour. Let me do the blue-grey. Now, we don't have a massive quantity of these, just to give you a heads up. You've got a wedge, so if you wanted to do fancy writing, you can see here, the wedge actually gives you a tram line, so you could do, you know, fantastically arty designs, like signing your name. There you go. So just this sets, that is actually how it looks. It looks as if it's as if it's like gone blurry, but you're getting two points on that particular nib. And then the nib at the other end is a brush, which is wonderfully broad and very, very juicy. So you're going to get these. You've got actually 2, 4, 6, 8 of those pens. You're then going to get 4 of the Wink of Luna brushes. Now these are brilliant because you've actually got, this one is a metallic violet, this one is a metallic black, this one is an argent silver, and then this one is your metallic blue. Now I don't know if any of these have been primed or not. I didn't actually check them before we came on air, but if I just, no, they haven't. All you do is you take off that little black collar, unscrew it, and then screw this back up. As you tighten it, you'll actually feel it pop. It kind of pierces the chamber. And then you've got 2 little push elements on the side of the pen. Just squeeze that. What that will do is then it will start to send the ink down through the pen. And before you know it, you'll load the chamber up. There we go. And then it will start to come out of the brush. So here we've got, what's this one again? This one is your silver. So this is the silver plate, which is rather gorgeous to say the least. So this is a lovely shiny silver that when it dries, as you can see there, is rather beautiful. So that's the metallic silver. So you're going to get 4 of those, and then you're also going to get this. Now this over here is designed for your water brush that comes with it as well. Here we go, we're getting the price down. £61.98 down to under 30 quid. This is too good to miss out on. It's already our lowest ever price we've done. I mean, these are usually quite pricey, the Wink of Lunas, but they're lovely. So you get 4 of those, all 8 of these double-ended scroll and brushes, plus you're going to get this. Now this is actually a practice mat. Now you actually got here some illustrations as to how to use the water brush and how to use the actual mat as well. But what happens with this mat, it's very clever. When you apply water from your water brush, it actually discolours. So it allows you, look, to practice your brush strokes and your handwriting skills, because when the water actually goes onto the mat, it darkens. But then when it dries, it disappears. Let me just add a little bit more. So I'm just going to, again, practice my handwriting techniques. There we go. I'll do the Dave again. There you go. So you've got those tram lines on there, which gives you, of course, the parameters to write in. And it looks as if black ink's gone on there, but in actual fact it's not. It's just literally water. And as that dries, which it will do under the lights in the studio quite quickly, you'll see it starts to then disappear, and you can then go back and do again and again and again. So it's a brilliant way of practicing your handwriting and getting kids to maybe, I mean, my handwriting has really gone downhill since texting became all the rage, because I very rarely write anything anymore. It's all messages on the phone and emails and that sort of thing. And I noticed the other day that my handwriting had really gone downhill, so it's a good way of practicing your handwriting. And you get all these pens and the practice mat and the water brush and full instructions. We've only got 3 left at £24.93. Good luck, I hope you get it. It's already the lowest price it has ever been. Stock up on your Kuretake pens. They'll be with you in the next couple of days. £24.93, should be £61.98. Grab them while we've got them. They are brilliant. You will not regret owning these. These metallic pens are brilliant as well with the brush nibs. They really are superb. Japanese technology and Japanese quality. Kuretake and Zig. Waterproof as well, fade-proof, non-bleeding, all of these. Pigment ink, acid-free, so great for using in your scrapbooking, of course, as well. We've got 1 set left. 1 set left. This is my presenter pick of the hour. £24.87. We've got 1 left. Who's going to get the last one? Still going down as well at £24.81. Who's going to get the last set of those pens? I hope it's you. £24.81. Robert, you got the last set. Nice one.
Price lock.
Whenever we get Kuretake, the lines go crazy because everybody just, even if you don't need any new pens, you just know that the price is going to be crazy. Too good to miss out on stock up. OK, now, something else that we need and very rarely get the chance to buy, or if you do go and source them, you end up spending a fortune on them. Well, I'm talking about special envelopes. I'm talking about, these are actually manufactured with weddings in mind. They're called wedding ivory envelopes. But at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be for wedding. It can be for anything. It could be any posh occasion, any special event that might be coming up that you need to send invitations to. Or it could be that you're doing award ceremonies and the winner is, you know, you want fancy envelopes rather than just kind of white ones or, you know, run-of-the-mill ones. They are gorgeous. You've got 200 of these envelopes. You've got good quality glue as well around the outside, which you can choose to use if you wish, or you can find other ways of fastening them if you want to. But I think you'll agree they are gorgeous. Now, the size of them, they're 6x6. 6x6 pearlised envelopes, 120 GSM. They won't let slip what's inside. In other words, they're a lovely thickness. Sometimes you find kind of cheap and cheerful envelopes, they're almost see-through. And you can almost read the writing on something inside them. But as you can see here, these are really good quality, nice thick cardstock or paper, but it's got that pearlescent finish. If you love Centura Pearl, that's what this reminds me of. It's not Centura Pearl, but it's got that lovely pearlescent finish to it. So, whether you're writing winners' names on the front, whether you're writing addresses on the front, whether you're putting invites inside it, or whatever you're using them for, they come in packs of 25. So you are getting 8 packs, and they are half price. At wedding stationers or wedding organisers, if they organise your stationery for you and they say, would you like pearlised envelopes, well, you know what the price is going to be. You know it's going to cost a small arm and a leg. It's going to cost a fortune. Anything that's got luxury attached and the word wedding in the same sentence, it's going to cost a pretty penny. So here's your chance to get the luxury, but get it at ridiculously affordable prices, because it's working out to 7.5 pence an envelope. 7.5p for an envelope of that quality is ridiculous. I reckon some stationers and some wedding planners will probably charge you maybe 15, 20 pence an envelope of this sort of quality. I would not object to paying that. But because you're watching Craft Price Drop, you don't have to pay that. You can, of course, get it for lots less. Also, if you wanted to, you could add decoration to this as well. If you wanted to add ink to it, you could do. If you wanted to add maybe a distress ink around the outside edge, if you wanted to put some embossing images on it, embossing powder, so you've got like maybe gold or brass brackets in the corner, for example, flourish corners, that would work well. Look at the price. It's nearly down by 2/3. £30 has now suddenly become £12 and 3 pence. 6 pence an envelope roughly now for quality envelopes like this. I'm awful. I really am awful at home. I've never got envelopes, but I always need them. Can I borrow an envelope, Eve? My mother-in-law. And very often she obliges, but you know what? Don't tell her I said this, but the stickiness on the envelopes that she's got, all gone, disappeared, useless. You've got to put tape down. The glue is quality. You can really see the quality of the... Yeah, you can tell with an envelope when it's quality and when it's not. These are quality. And it's the sort of envelope, when it lands on a doormat, it'll be the first envelope to be opened, because you know it's not going to have bad news in it, because it's got a pearlised finish. There's not going to be a tax bill, it's not going to be an electric bill, because it's got a pearlised finish. It's going to be something nice. It's going to be an invitation to something, or it's going to be, you've won, or whatever it might be. Or maybe you do marketing and you send, you know, rather than kind of email marketing, maybe you do postal marketing, and you want to have envelopes that aren't just going to be thrown in the bin because you think it's junk mail. You want the envelopes to be opened and, you know, everything's inside, it's seen. Maybe you send out invoices to customers. Put it in a pearlised envelope like this. That'll give a very upmarket impression to the person who receives it. Or it could be a quote for something. Maybe you're a DJ, you will send out wedding DJ quotes or cake quotes. £12 is all you're paying for 200 of these pearlised envelopes. Here come the names on the bottom of the screen. These people are in. Recognise their bargain. Gary in Skegness. Hello, Gary. Pamela in Newton Abbot. Hello to Freedom member Barbara in Llanair. Oh, Llanair in Malt. Apologies if I put that wrong. Suzanne in Basingstoke. Christine in Greenford. Paula in Dorking. Hi to you lot. You're all in grabbing some of these wedding ivory envelopes. That's what they're called. That's what the sticker will say. Whether you use them for weddings or not, it's up to you. They're pearlised envelope at the end of the day. Lovely quality too. The next 3 people will be lucky. All of you. Dina, Jean in Hemel Hempstead, Helen in Hornsey, Sue in Bedford, all wanting some envelope action tonight. And if you just want to use one at a time, look, the actual packages are resealable. Just open up the bottom, take one out, and then reseal it. We've got one set left. Good luck. If you want them, I hope you get them. $11.98 for 200 pearlised envelopes is a steal. Who's got it?
Price lock.
C, as in letter C. You got the last one. Congratulations, C. Everyone is paying £11.98 for 200 envelopes and no postage for Freedom members. Now, that would be a big box. That would probably cost about £5 to post if you took it to a post office, I reckon, if not more. So, yeah, delivered, included in the price if you are a Freedom Club member. Right then, what's next? We have got Creative Expressions. Creative Expressions stamps for you. They are all one sheet. So the idea is that you trim them, as soon as you get them home, trim them. I know lots of my friends actually that are into their stamping actually make masks straight away with their stamps when they buy new ones, so they can actually mask off and, you know, just do it the minute that they arrive and there, yeah, you're sorted. So £21.88 is the price you should be paying for both of them. So £10.94 each set. And as ever, with Creative Expressions, the quality is superb. All these images, all in single rubber sheets. But not just images. You've actually got words and you've got verses there. Now we've halved the price. You've got one set for nothing. £10.94, and we've got 27 sets at the moment. The earth laughs in flowers. That's a verse. You've got each flower is a soul opening out to nature. Oh. Especially for you, where flowers bloom, so does hope. Live inspired, dream with possibility. Now, on the other set of stamps, verses you got on this one with the sunflower. Are they irises? I think I'm not very good with my flowers. Just a note to say hello. Thank you so very much. What does that one say? They position them in such a way that they don't, you know, there's no wasted rubber space there. Warmest wishes. Just trim them with a pair of decent scissors, maybe a Tim Holtz scissors. Take time to smell the flowers. Ain't that the truth? And then you just ink them up and stamp away. You've got lovely floral corners there as well. OK, how is this price going this low? How are we doing this? £8.20 for nearly £22 worth of stamps, only £8.20, and we've got 26 sets available. I've not seen these before. I'm not sure if they're new or whether they've been on before, but I've not. They have been on before, but I've not seen them. And it's the lowest ever price. I love saying that. Lowest ever price these have been. If you bought them before, on Craft Price Drop, you'd have paid a little bit more than this, but I'm sure you're quite happy with what you paid. I never know how low the price is going to go, and it all depends on quantity and when we get to zero stock. You know, if suddenly someone comes in and buys 20 of them right now, and you can do that, close the auction, everyone pays £8.20. But will it go any lower? It can't go much lower, surely. £4.10 per set of rubber stamps. Floral Delights and Nature's Botanicals. 138785. That's kind of by the by. Just go to the website, pop it in your basket. You'll see all the items that are there. Always please only put what's live. What auction is on air, put that in your basket. If you put any other auction in, you'll end up paying the higher price, which we don't want you to do. So don't do it after the auction's closed. Don't do it before the auction started. It's imperative you put the live auction in your basket, check out. Everyone then will pay the final low price, which at the moment is £8.08 for 2 sets of stamps. There's 21 stamp images here. Sunflowers, I think it's an iris. You've got daffodils there as well, I believe. They're definitely daffodils. Did you paint along with our daffodil with Matthew Palmer the other day for Marie Curie? Well, here's a stamp, which you can, of course, enjoy colouring into. There's your sunflowers, and lots of verses as well, which you don't necessarily have to use with the flowers if you don't want to. £8.02. It's still going down. 7 left. Is that going to be the final price? 6 of you. If there are 6 of you hovering with it in your basket, check out. That then takes our ticker down by 1 to number 5. We've got 5 left. £8 and a penny. Is it going to go below £8 or is it going to stay at £8 and 1 pence? 3 left. Good luck. Oh, it's £8 dead. Every penny helps. £8 on your debit or credit card. There's one more to go through. Who's going to get the last one? Who's going to close the auction for everybody? Louise.
Price lock.
Louise, you close the auction. Everybody now pays a flat £8, £4 a set of stamps, which I think is blooming good. Lowest ever price we've done on that. Right, now, decoupage. Is this the last auction? Ooh. Craft Price Drops do go very, very quick. Right, now, where to start? There's so much here. This is traditional decoupage, but with a little bit of a twist. Let me just take this sheet out because it's one of the brightest colours. If I turn it round so you can see the back, you can probably see it's been embossed. All of the sheets have been embossed. Now that's not 100% obvious until you actually start to hold it and feel it. I think you can see quite well actually that it is embossed. And it's got a lovely gloss on it. But this is decoupage in the traditional sense in that it's designed that you cut it out. So that will be the base, followed by this the next layer, followed by this the next layer, followed by that the final layer. And if you're using your gel glue or you're using your double-sided foam pads, you'll end up with a wonderful three-dimensional picture. And there are 3 images on each sheet. And you do get more than one of each, so if you've got a favourite, you'll get at least, I think, 3 of each of the designs here. Look at these leaves, aren't they gorgeous? Vibrant colours. And you've got a little bit of gilding going on there as well, you've got a little bit of gold. But again, that's the main image. Then you just layer the other pieces on top, step by step by step, and you end up with a wonderful 3-dimensional image on the front of your card. $34.50 starting price, and you're going to get 52 sheets. Now, I would have thought, I think it's about 75p a sheet at $34.50, roughly. That's what it will be. 66 pence a sheet, okay. 66p a sheet at $34.50. We've better than half that. We've taken £20 off nearly. It's now 28 pence a sheet, and you can get 3 cards. I think you can get 3 cards out of each sheet. Yeah, you can, look. Card 1, card 2, card 3. This is the lowest ever price we've done on this as well. We've got butterfly. Oh, look at those butterflies. The quality of the paper, I'm sure you can tell, is second to none. It's like it's been glossy accented. And because you've got the embossing there, it makes it much easier to cut out. It kind of guides the blade of the scissors. $9.99 on this Tuesday night. And don't forget, of course, I did mention it earlier on, this Thursday, we're stopping doing Craft Price Drop online at 11 a.m. Just for a little while, because we're having a studio refurbished where we do it. So this coming Thursday, to say, sorry, we're taking it off online for a second or two, or for a week or two or whatever, we're giving you a 4-hour special, a 4-hour Craft Price Drop online special at 11 a.m. through till 3, but it's only at craftpricedrop.com, not on TV, just online, craftpricedrop.com. And it's all laid out at the back there, and some of the prices, where that price is going to go on everything is ridiculous. 4 hours with Leonie and Charlie this coming Thursday, okay, at 11 o'clock, not to be missed. There'll still be the 7 a.m. and the 7 p.m. ones on TV every day. Just the Craft Price Drop online is coming to an end for a little while. 13 sets left. It's our last auction of the night. There'll be another live one tomorrow morning with, I think, Leonie and Charlie, actually. Yeah, 2-hour Craft Price Drop tomorrow with them at 7 a.m, always on a Wednesday. $9.99 for all of this decoupage. Let me take another sheet out at random. Oh, look at this one. So much going on in that. Wow. Now is that 2 cards out of there or 3? I think 2. I think 2 out of that one, yeah. 3 out of most of the sheets, but this one is just 2. So if you, let's just say on average you've got 3. That would be about 160 odd cards nearly you can make out of these. All flowers, all beautiful. I mean, look at this one here. This is lovely. And that could be a lovely wedding invitation card or a good luck on your wedding day or whatever, because you've got the kind of the archways there as well. And is that 3 cards? I think that's 3 cards, possibly 2 out of that one. Yeah. So it's a mixture between 2 and 3 on each sheet. You cut it. Because it's embossed, it kind of guides the actual blade of the scissor very easily, so it makes cutting out really simple, very, very easy. Predominantly flowers, but there are butterflies there as well. The next person through will get them for $9.98. That's the final price, I believe. Who's going to get it? Who's going to take all 32 sheets, or 52 sheets home? Elaine, you got the last one?
Price lock.
There we go. We've done it. With about a minute to spare. Don't forget, if you would like to take part in Craft Price Drop and you're not in the UK, you too still can take part. Freedom in Europe is only €14.97, and that will make sure you don't pay any shipping and handling on any of these countries where you may be living. We will get it delivered to your door without any postage charges. And America, if you wanted to sign up for it there, it's $19.99. This is all for a month's membership in Europe and the USA, and that again will take care of all your shipping as well, whether you're East Coast, West Coast, Mid-America or whatever. And in UK, it is £6.97. That's for your monthly membership, and you'll all get the unlimited standard delivery, members discounts, members badge, monthly newsletter, whether you're in Europe, America or the UK. I will see you a little bit later on, and I'll see you after a couple of days off as well. We've got the one-day special coming up with Anthony very soon, of course, which if you love myth and magic, you'll be in your element. So yes, it's the Realms of Fantasy one-day special coming up next with dragons. And then Leonie's Crafts with Clarity, that will be on an hour after at 9. And then Realms of Fantasy one-day special, that follows at 10.
Hi, my name's Leona. I've been into crafting for many years now. As a little girl, I'd craft for mum and dad, but then obviously it stuck with me that much that it became my career. I think for me, crafting's so fun because there's always something new to learn. There's always something new to play with, and it's such a rewarding hobby as well. That's why I absolutely love it and recommend it to so many people. I'm really thrilled to be part of the Hochanda family. Really excited about seeing how it's grown, seeing how it's developed so far, and all the brand new things that I know we've got coming up. I'm really passionate about getting back into demonstrating on TV as well, and actually sharing techniques with you, products with you that I personally love. I hope you can tune into my shows here live at Hochanda.
Available in 3 rich deep metallic colours containing fine glitter micropigment and featuring a nylon flexible brush for accurate mess-free application. These are perfect for writing, colouring, accenting and much more. To add these to your crafty stash, please check out Hochanda.com.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Goodness, wow. Yes, it is me behind here. Oh, we've got the lovely Anthony as well. This, of course, is the one-day special. I know this is going to be an amazingly busy show. Anthony, what can I say?
Do you know what?
What can I say?
I know, it is absolutely amazing. Every single piece here has been done by our design team, and when this landed on my doorstep, I was literally just blown away. The versatility of these moulds is amazing, and when you know they're all also made in the UK, that's a plus as well.
It certainly is. Of course, Katie Sue Designs, I know them very well as well. Amazing company, as Anthony said there, a company from the UK. Now, we're already busy for this, I'm not surprised. We've got here the one-day special. What have we got? We've got the Dragon's Eyes, the Skin and the Clothes collection. New today. You've got a great saving there of £10, just £34.97. Item number 981883. Now already, and we've literally just gone to air, 20% of the stock has already gone. We've got so much more to show you, and we've got to see some more amazing samples. I'm wearing jewellery as well.
Yes.
We've got dragon's eyes and bracelets and all sorts of things. But Anthony, here, what have we got now? We've got those new moulds, those brand new moulds.
So there's 3 new moulds. Now, the dragon's eyes, and you do get a left and a right eye, it is a complete different mould from what we've ever produced before, in the sense that the texture actually runs on the top part of the mould and also on the outer side. So you can make that eye, the eyes larger. You've also got the continuous dragon skin. Now, all of you who have got the continuous tree bark mould, it works in exactly the same way. You can basically make a really large section of dragon skin. So basically it's going to go from left to right, from top to bottom. You're going to make it whatever size you like. Then finally you're going to get the 3 dragon's claws. These are really fun. So basically, because of this bundle price, you know, you're getting that. If you were to buy them additionally, you're basically getting that as almost a gift.
Wow. So
you're going to get the claws there as well, 3 claws, like I say, but obviously you can make as many as you like. So it hasn't just got to be 3 fingers. You can make 4 or 5, entirely up to you.
Wow.
But you can mix and match between all 3 of them and create a very, you know, well, you can actually create a dragon's head if you should so wish, or you can create things where it gives the illusion that a dragon is hiding behind something. So you've got full flexibility on how to actually use these.
Now look at that. I just reached across there and flick that on because there's a light within that bottle. Isn't that amazing? Now, I have a good idea. May have made this on the design team because there's a certain member that does like to use their
Do you know,
lights.
an actual fact, no, it's not.
It's not. Oh, it's not.
No.
What an amazing team to produce
Yeah.
samples like this. What can I say? Those 3 moulds there that you're seeing on the screen with the eyes, the skin and the claws there as that collection, you can create the most amazing items. If you're into mixed media, this is going to be for you, whether it's canvases, whether it's book covers, whether it's wall art, whether it's journals, whether it's things like I'm wearing here. Look at this, look at this ring.
So this is made by Victoria on the design team, and Victoria is the one who always creates some absolutely magnificent pieces of jewellery. So it just goes to prove how versatile these are, and that is just using the skin there on this one, and then obviously the eye there.
Amazing.
Really clever.
Now, I'm sure everyone at home is looking at the samples and straight away they're conjuring up ideas of what they're going to do with this themselves. I'm thinking as well, many occasions, you know, what about making your own fancy dress? You saw those masks at the start. You can do such creative things. I'm also thinking children at school, projects at school. How many times do your children need to make projects for school?
You're absolutely right.
They're going to astound the teachers and all their friends, aren't they?
Well, I know that when I've got the rest of the week off after the one-day special, my sons want to have a go at making their own journal. So that's one thing we'll be doing.
Absolutely amazing. And of course, occasions like Halloween with the claws and the eyes, you can have that sort of spooky feel about it as well. They are stunning. You can see snakes, you can see dragons. Those eyes could be anything you want them to be, whether it's a dragon, a monster, you know, a reptile of any sort. You're going to use them in so many different ways. Now then, it is very, very busy for this. You are saving that £10 there. Look at the price. I can't get over that price, £34.97. The item number is there on the screen for you. But we've got more for you as well, because all the moulds on this show today are new. You've not seen these before. Now then, Anthony, I'm loving the other bundle as well.
I'm loving the other bundle. And the thing is, they work so well with the one-day special. You know, again, the design team have had absolute fun with this one. So you're going to have buckles, and you're going to have keys, and you're going to have locks. And you're also going to have hinges and screws as well. So there's lots of different things within this bundle as well.
There really is. Well, I would go for both bundles because they're going to work so beautifully together. We have got the other item number here for you, 450889. Now, again, you're making a saving. Just £24.96 is all you're going to pay today. Now, already, was that a quarter of the stock already gone? Wow.
Wow.
We're only 6 minutes into the show and already a quarter of the stock has gone. Now, let's look at some of the samples again here, Anthony.
So can we just also say we're also going to get in there with the bundle of 3 molds. You're also going to get a journal as well. Okay, so you can start decorating straight away.
Oh, fantastic. A great bonus there. I love this. Now, this letter A, did you do that one?
Well, funny enough, I did.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah. So
yeah, I've picked that one out because I just love it. If I just turn this to the side, you can see that belt buckle there.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful? And the key. Look at all those different elements on there.
And you've got like rivets, you've got screw heads, obviously you've got the keys around the other side as well. So there's lots of different things you can, you know, put together. You've even got the hinges. This one is the hinges just here, but I've cut them down and stuck them together. So it's like you said earlier when I heard you saying about moulds, it's how you can use a mould, how it's not been designed to be used. And that's what is really fun about this collection. And it's the fact also that the top one here, I've actually bent it over the letter A. So they don't just have to be straight as literally as they come out of the mould. You know, shape them, have fun with them.
That's the beauty of the air dry clay, which is what I presume you're going to be using within the demonstrations. Yeah. You have got that versatility with it. You can adapt it, you can manipulate it, using all those different mediums on there as well. Just a reminder of the item for this particular bundle here. You've got those hinges, the belt straps, the keyholes, and the Key Journal Creator Collection. £34.96 is the original price, £10 off, just £24.96. Extremely, extremely busy. Item number 450889. I'm sure many of you are multi-buying or at least getting both of these, maybe multi-buying as well because of the cake decorating. Don't forget that as well. Now, there's much more to see on the website. Let's take you there. We've got lots of other items for you. Of course, you can buy the moulds as individuals as well. Now, why would you when you can get a bundle for that price? It's amazing. But you can, of course, if you just want maybe something for a particular project, maybe those locks and keys, maybe the belt buckles, you can get them separately. Look at the other items there as well. 5-star reviews. I can't say enough about Katie Sue. They are a British company. They manufacture to the highest quality. Now then, we've got the clay on there as well, and I'm sure we're going to see that within the first demonstration.
We certainly are. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So, we've got the dragon's eyes. Like I say, you are going to get a left and a right version here. So, it's entirely up to you. You can use them together, you can use them singly. But like I say, unlike any other mould we've ever done, the texture, if we just bring in this one here,
okay,
you know, the texture normally stops within. But this one, it actually does go on top and also down the side there, so you can extend it.
Wow.
Now, probably I might not get time in this hour to actually show you how to extend that, but there is also a video on Facebook, okay, that you can watch. So, as you know, you keep your clay in an airtight bag, okay, that's really, really important. Okay, so let's just grab some of this out. Now, obviously, we've got colours that are also available on the show, so it's entirely up to you. If you want to mix your own colours, then you can do, but you can just go for the white and then you can paint it with most mediums that will be able to be used on paper or card. So what we're going to do first is just going to use some corn flour. Now, basically, what that is going to do is basically stop the...
Just move that slightly above the centre, actually.
There we go.
Just there. That's it.
So just pop that in there, and that's going to stop the clay from actually sticking in the mould. So just tap that out, and then literally just work it a little bit, and you know, as you know, it's a case of you feel there's moisture in there, so just keep on going a little bit. And sometimes, you know what I do, I just thin it out and I'll just leave it to dry for maybe 5 minutes. But you know, you get used to it when you just know when you can actually start pressing it in. Now, what we will do you know what? We'll actually go for the extended version on this one. So let's just go round the sides, okay, and just tuck that all the way round, okay. So it's picking up all that extra texture, okay, like so. Now, let's just a little bit of a rolling pin on the back there just to smooth out, because whenever you're going to stick it something, you want it fairly flat.
Yeah.
Now, just very carefully, just start to peel that away from the sides. So like I say, this is like no other mould we've created. It's also one of our biggest moulds as well. There we go. And then just give that a little bit of a flex, and you can see.
Lovely. I can see it is a very flexible mould. Look at that. Wow.
So let's just pop that on there. And I will actually show you how to just extend it. So now, if we just bring in this eye, you can see it's actually a lot larger than the mould. Okay, so it extends over, and that is where it's obviously tucked down. But if you want to extend a little bit more, then just use this area and just go round.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Yep.
That works so well.
So you can just keep on going all the way around. And you see, I'm actually doing it on a piece of kitchen cloth. That's going to do two things. It's going to stop the clay from actually sticking, and it's going to take the moisture that's actually in the clay and just help it dry. Okay, so you'll also notice I'm moving the mould around, so you don't get that step and repeat pattern. So there's nothing worse than that. So
oh, look at the detail.
That's basically it. And yeah, you can see. Let's just bring in the coloured version there as well. So you can see that's the sort of look you can actually be getting just there. Now what we've actually done there, we've just used like a gilding wax, and then we've actually put a resin actually in the eye there as well. So it does look like a real eye.
It really does, doesn't it? Now, one thing I will mention with the clay, obviously, you probably would have said about this, but there's a little bit of shrinkage, isn't there, on the clay?
Yes, there is. And I heard you say earlier, about 7%, 7 to 10%, yeah. So
but you're never going to lose any detail.
No, you're not. No, that is the thing. No, obviously the detail's going to get slightly smaller, but yeah, that's basically what's actually going to happen. So what I normally do, once I've actually extended the eye like that, just lift it off. Okay, so you will see it will stick a little bit, so just be very careful. Okay, because obviously you pressed it down. And then just put it onto another piece of kitchen cloth and just leave that to dry overnight. So there's that one there. We've then also got the dragon skin. So we're going to make a small section of this. Like I say, it is continuous. So this is one I've actually prepared. Let's just move that out of the way. So this is one I've coloured. So I've made, and you can see it fits like a jigsaw. Lovely. Okay, but not only on that side, it will also fit that side.
Perfect. I like the fact it's not a dead straight edge as well, so you're not going to see that joint.
Yeah, you're not. And it also then fits top and bottom as well, so you can see, you know, you could literally make...
You could make a whole dragon's outfit, couldn't you?
You could do.
Just do kind of a patchwork dragon.
Patchwork dragon. So again, we're just going to dust that out with some corn flour.
Okay.
Okay, and again, just tap that out, and we'll just grab some more clay. And again, you know, you don't have to use it in its entirety, the mould. I just basically want a section here. So let's just grab some of the clay out. And again, just move it about. Just take a little bit of that moisture out.
Okay.
Let it breathe almost.
Now, the details for the clay are on the screen there for you. It's the Hearty Soft Air Dry Modelling Clay, 200 grams in one pack. Now, I will say as well, because I know I had the FMM show earlier, this is also a professional grade clay. I do know that because I've worked with it myself as well. £9.99, item number 098689.
Now, I find for the very best impression, it is to use a roller, okay? And then I always just press it down a little bit. Okay. And again, just flex it out, and you can see how easy that is to actually just come out. So let's just... And automatically, you know, whenever I see this sort of texture, I always say, even though we haven't got it on the show, go and have a look on the Hochanda website and grab yourself some gilding wax. You'll need it. Or I'm going to be using Starlight paints, actually, from Imagination Crafts. So again, just pop that on to there to dry.
The lovely thing about this, Anthony, is, and we've said this before, certain moulds are easier to work with than others. Yeah. But everyone has got the ability to make something, and these moulds I can see just by watching, and I've not used these myself. This is the first time I've seen them today. I know, watching this, that anybody can do this, whether you're a total beginner or whether you've been collecting K2 moulds for a number of years. Everything is so well thought out. The moulds are absolutely made to perfection. You've got that detail in there. You can see all Anthony is doing is pushing the clay into there. It's about the detail that you add in afterwards with those different mediums that brings it to life. You know, and depending what colours you use, it can look completely and utterly different. I'm just using a Dresden tool here. So the idea is when you actually put the clay actually into these moulds is to just go around the outside and just tuck it back in so you can see the outer shape there of that mould. Then when you're happy, and this is what's really good about these moulds, you know, they have this little lip here, but you just push that out and literally it falls out. It just falls out. You don't have to be frightened of the moulds, do you? You don't have to worry that you're going to break them. They're made to last. Yeah, and you can use them time and time again. Now, obviously, you know, if you're completely new to this and maybe you push it out first time and it gets stuck a little bit, it doesn't matter, you know, just push the, you know, just scrumple the clay up and have another go. You'll soon find the knack of it, and like I say, it's just getting the clay workable, you know, so it's not too sticky. So again, this is the middle claw.
So again, just push that out, and you can see how easy this is to do. And these are deep moulds as well, this particular one.
They are deep moulds, and that's the other thing I like about Katie Sue. You know, everything is thought about totally, and nothing is allowed to go out for sale until it's been tried and tested to absolute perfection. Yep. I know that with working with the sugar button moulds, you know, my style is completely different, but I know that there's a lot of to-ing and fro-ing. Everything's got to be absolutely right.
These have actually been in development since, I think it was actually before October, so it's a long time. So again, there's the 3 claws. Let's just bring those ones back in. But like I say, you know, you could have 4 claws, 5, entirely up to you how many you want to make.
Imagination must be going crazy with people watching this at home. I will let you know, Anthony, I don't want to worry you,
Go on.
30% of the stock of it's a massive stock.
Wow, it is a massive stock.
30% of the stock has already gone, and we're less than 20 minutes into the show.
Now, what I also tend to do, because they're claws, is just to actually shape them a little bit. So just very, very careful. Don't actually apply too much pressure to the actual cast itself, and then just put them over something where they'll actually dry, and they will dry like that as well. Now, what I normally do, I'll be honest, I'm going to leave those 24 hours, you know, overnight. That's what I normally do, and then paint them.
I would agree. So, I always recommend that.
So there's the claws there.
The moisture
there, yeah.
It feels around the outside, doesn't it? But not so much on the
let's
inside.
Just pop those
do you know,
there.
I'm studying, I'm thinking, I can't wait for Halloween next year. I'm going to have claws coming round my door. I'm going to have hands crawling up over tables. It's just amazing. The eyes glaring out.
So much fun, so much fun. So also we're going to be using this mould as well, okay? And this is the one from the other collection.
Okay.
So these are the hinges, okay? So use that mould in exactly the same way. And you can see this is brilliant. I'm going to use the Starlight paints here from Imagination.
Before we do this, Anthony, I don't want to sort of interrupt too much, but just need to give a little bit more information for you. I want to just make sure that everybody's got the details on the screen. It's so busy. Now then, please do be checking out your baskets. I've stopped Anthony simply because it is so busy out there. We don't want you to miss out on this. You've got the hinges, the belt, the straps, the keyholes and the key journal collection there. New today, £10 saving, just £24.96. Almost half of the stock of that has gone. Now then, we've got a video coming up to you, but also the details at the bottom of the screen there for the Dragon Eyes, the Skin and the Claws collection, item number 981883, just £34.97. They are enormous moulds with all that detail. What a bargain. Now, let's see a little bit more inspiration with the video for you, because this is just stunning. What an amazing piece of video there, and the design team, well done.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning projects here. You can see the details still on the screen there. It is so busy. Don't forget, I would be buying, if I were you, getting both of these sets. I'm sure a lot of you are. They work beautifully hand in hand. Of course, you've got the chance of the individuals if you want them, but look at the prices there. You're making that saving. So the hinges, the belt, the straps, the keyholes, and that key journal create a collection with the £10 off, just £24.96. Item number there, the top 450889. And of course, the other one part of the one-day special is, of course, the dragon skin and the claws collection. There at the bottom, £34.97, item number 981883. Oh, Anton, look at that.
So, you know, I like gilding wax. Everyone knows I like gilding wax, but you know what? I fell in love with these, and these are the Starlight paints. Now, basically what I've done, this is the white clay, okay? I have just used acrylic paint, Okay, brown acrylic paint. I've gone over the silver part of the eye there with some silver Starlight paint. I've done a matte black there in the middle, so it really, really stands out. Now what I'm doing, I've just got some Starlight paints on my brush there, just put it onto the mat, and literally it's almost, the brush is almost dry really, but it is just adding that, and just brush over really lightly, and all of a sudden you'll see all of that wonderful detail that makes up our moulds just literally pop. Okay, so just
it is
again
wonderful.
Just very, very lightly just go over there, and obviously you can add different colours in there, entirely up to you. You can really go to town. Now obviously, you know, when we're saying dragons, we're always thinking brown dragons, red, green, but you know, some of the design team have gone literally thought outside the box, and there's purple ones, there's pink ones, and do you know what? They look magical as well. There's no set colour to a dragon. You know, it's a mythical creature.
It certainly
well, we think it is anyway.
Well,
but
let's hope so. Let's hope there's more dragons in the studio today.
Well, no. So there we go. That's the other eye. Okay, so let's just again just
I like
add
the fact
this
you've
one.
got the left and the right, because there is a difference. So
there is a difference.
just everything, as I say, is thought out there at Katie Sue headquarters. I love the fact that you've got the hinges and the belt buckles, because although every item can be used totally separately,
yes,
they work so beautifully
They work
together,
as a bundle.
don't they?
And you know, there's certain films out there at the moment. Okay, magical mystery creatures and that sort of thing. You know, and the straps and the suitcases where those creatures come from. You know, it's so if you're fans of those type of films, you know, this is the set for you. And as we said, you know, all the moulds, they are like dies, and this is what I always say, you know, they are completely reusable. All of our moulds are made from 100% food grade silicone. So yes, if you want, then buy yourself another set and use them to actually decorate your cakes with. You know, this alone would fit perfectly on a cupcake. So, you know, you could go full out with, you know, not only decorating cards, but also you could be decorating cakes too. Wow.
I'm bringing in one or two more samples on
yeah,
today,
lovely.
There's some different things to see. Now look at this. This is so lightweight as well. It looks like
it
weighs an absolute weight. Look at the strap there. You've got the teeth going around the edge. That's so clever. Who did this one, Anthony?
That one's Debbie.
That's
Debbie.
Debbie,
Debbie. But no lights. No lights. Debbie.
We're going to find. Look, there is teeth going round, but it's not the claws.
I think there's actually something
We'll find a
inside
book
there
as well here that's got the claws on it. Now, again, I've got something very different to show you as well. I've got one here at the side that I'm desperate to show everybody. Look at that. Now, there's a journal.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the claws on there. So you've got that eye just peeking out. You can see the claws coming out. Now, that's the fern mould,
That's the fern mould there, and the tree bark mould as well.
And that works beautifully. Do you know, I'm just thinking you could do sort of an enchanted tree with the eyes looking out.
You
as
could,
well.
yes, yeah.
But I've got to show you something so different. I love this. You're going to be amazed.
Yeah.
When you talk about thinking out of the box, what better
I know. Isn't that amazing?
than this?
It is.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's a bar of chocolate.
Yeah, so that's Laura. Laura on the team. She always
That
does
is-
think outside the box.
It really does. So you've got a bar of chocolate made with the dragon skin mould there. What a clever idea.
And just quickly, just mention to Laura that I did tell Catherine not to try to munch the bar. It wasn't real. I did say before the show.
No, I didn't do that. Let's show another one actually as well. Just one more.
Joe Maidlin.
So many.
Yep.
Look at that.
Super
Look at that.
sample.
Yes, that could be a dinosaur keeper. Who wouldn't want that hung on their bedroom door if you're a boy that doesn't want anybody nosing around in all his bits and pieces? Look at that. Again, works beautifully with that fern mould, doesn't it? There are so many samples. We'll try and get to some more later. But sorry, Anthony, I don't want to interrupt.
No, that's
it's
fine.
just
That's fine. There's just so much, absolutely so much inspiration. So much inspiration. The design team have literally achieved magic this time, without a doubt. They do every time, but you know, I think they've really excelled with this particular collection of moulds. So we're just going to have this little one.
As well.
Oh gosh, yeah. And the thing is, you know, every single sample is different as well, and that's what's really great. So we're just going to have this creature actually holding the happy birthday. Let's just, so we're using some Colau 3D glue. So let's just hold. He's holding a happy birthday there. Isn't that fantastic? That is. Oh gosh.
There's a dragon in the studio. knee.
So
Isn't that amazing?
that's Karen Seal, isn't it
Wow.
just?
And you know,
Isn't
I
it
thought
just?
that was hung up at the back, and Ben's kindly brought that forward. Look at it from the side, that detail in there. You'd think that would weigh a ton as well. It doesn't, it's not that heavy. Yeah, the claws, look at the claws on the top of the head. So again, imagination, there's just absolutely no boundaries to it.
No.
All up the side of the nose there as well. Look at even the tongue. Look, there's a tongue there. That's quite scary, but
Isn't
magnificent
it
at the same
fantastic?
time.
And like you said, it is using like the claws in different ways. So they're not claws here; they're like spines on the head. Absolutely
It is
fabulous piece of
amazing.
work.
I'm going to pass that back to Ben so I don't drop it. But it's amazing work. Well done, Karen, on that one.
So there's our little card there. So a little bit creepy. But that's the sort of thing that you can be creating. So all the elements there that make up the one-day special. And I normally leave it to dry flat. Should be able to stand up. Let's have a look without everything dropping off. So a great card for a little monster. Talking little monsters, my son's actually 10 tomorrow. So I've got to make sure that on the 5 o'clock final hour, we've all got to sing happy birthday to him.
Oh, yes, we'll have to do that. Is that his card then? We're gonna
It is. I said to her, I'm making him a card.
Are you having a party for him? You could be theming a whole party.
Do you know
around
what? He's already
this.
had his party, but it was football themed.
Next time.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to give you a bit of a recap on everything because it's a very, very busy hour. This is the launch, of course. Now, you can still see the details on the screen there. We've got the dragon eyes, the skin and the claws collection there. You've seen Anthony using them. £10 saving, just £34.97. And these are going to last you forever if you look after them. Item number 981883. Now, we've also got the hinges as well, the belt straps, the keys. They're all part of another collection there at the bottom of the screen. Just £24.96. 450889. I think we've got to see that video again. Anthony, this was your own work, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
Talented team. Yes, it's the one-day special. This is the launch show. Already 40% of the stock has gone. Very, very big stocks we had as well at the top of the hour, selling so quickly. You can see the details on the screen there, but let's see some more samples as well. Look at this. Look at this for a goblet. I feel like I'm going to a medieval banquet. Now look at that. That is, again, stunning. And I presume this is just a normal glass goblet, yeah? Using the clay again, you can build around it, but those claws, look, from the one-day special, using different ways around there. You've got the 3 at the front and 1 at the back, so it looks as though the claw is holding up that glass there. Absolutely amazing. Now, some of these have got names on, some haven't, so I do apologise, whoever's made them, if I pick them up and I don't know who's done what, but I just got to show so many of these, because look at that again there. That wonderful eye. Look at the colour in the centre of the eye there. Gorgeous trinket box. You can see the detail around the edge of the box as well there, but it's about this area here. Look at the eye, the detail that's in there. That centrepiece, using your glosses over there, your different paint techniques, your different shimmers. Absolutely amazing. I know I picked a goblet up, but there's another one here. I don't know if this is made by the same person. But Suzanne made that one. That is a different version. Look at that. Just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Now then, there's so much to show you. I don't know where to start, really. Let's look at this one. I'm going for the ones, oh dear. I'm going for the ones that are nearest to me so I don't break anything. Now look at that. Enter at your own risk. great again for a children's room, or maybe if you're having a party, a themed party, or maybe you want to use these for an occasion like Halloween. Now then, what have we got? We've also got, oh, look at this one. Now this. Think about the items you've got in your home. Maybe you've got things that you can recycle. I've no idea where this came from, but I should imagine that was an ornament that somebody may have had and thought, well, don't need that anymore. Look what you can do with it. How amazing is that? Using eyes on both sides, you can turn that all the way around and you've got that wonderful detail there. What an amazing piece. These are talking points. You're going to have these around your home. People are going to come and they're going to talk about it and ask where they've come from. It looks like you're living in a movie set. That's how elaborate and wonderful the detail is. There are the details again for you. You are making that saving, £10 saving. There's all the moulds for you. You're getting the skin, you're getting the eyes, you're getting the claws. Saving £10, £34.97. Item number still there for you, 981883. But of course, it's not just about the eyes and the claws and the skin. This is very, very busy again. It's another bundle for you. I would definitely be buying the lot, but this particular bundle, 60% of the stock has gone. There should be 5 shows within the one-day special. This is the first show. 60% has gone. Please do be checking out your baskets as quickly as you can, because I don't want someone to be disappointed if they leave them in the baskets too long and then they disappear. Now look at this, another journal there. Don't forget you're getting the journal within this bundle as well. You've got the straps there, you've got the lock, you've got a little key there, look. You can have the key embellishment on there. Wonderful, wonderful mixed media projects for you here. Card making, yes, of course. Home decor, yes. Home decor. Look at this furry little book. Look again. Bit of faux fur on there. The hinges, bit of patina. Very, very simple. That must have been quite an easy and quick project to do, but how amazing does that look? Again, great projects maybe for projects for children. I'm going to show you something else as well. I've got to pick these up. Look at these. Wow. Now somebody's feet are very cold because they've kindly donated their boots. But look at that. Working on all those things. Think about upcycling, because you're going to find all those things around your home that you can then create. Look at the claws coming out at the side. Just ingenious. Oh, even candles. Again, things that we all have around the home. Look at that, with the hinges going all the way around. It looks like the top of a wrought iron fence. So think of the other things you can do with them. Don't think of the obvious. Oh, I could go on and on and on. Look at this one. Now, I like this idea as well. You've got those straps on there as well, and the keys and the locks. Look at that if I turn it to the side. How clever is that? That is so clever. Absolutely amazing. Love the fact that the tree bark no, it's not the tree bark, that's the wood grain. That's another K2 mold, not on this show today, but available on the website, I presume. Now then, that is that bundle there. Don't forget, you're getting that journal in there as well. £24.96 for that bundle, 450889. Now then, we can see the tree bark. This is the one I mentioned first. Tree bark, you've seen it on some of the samples. It has been used instead of the snake skin on some of the samples as well. We've got other molds to show you as well. Everything will work hand in hand. They've all been chosen by Anthony for this show because they will work beautifully with the one-day special. You've got the crowns and the wings there as well. So again, mixed media, card making, home decor, all those different projects that you're going to do. The ferns, you've seen these so many times on the samples again today. You can build these up, put layer upon layer and make something really special out of those. Have the eyes and the claws just making their way through the shrubbery there. £12.99, item number 963191 for that mould. I reckon there's a few out there, you know, Anthony, that's popping everything in the baskets.
It seems that way. So now we're going to go to the other moulds, okay, which is the this one here. So this is the straps. Okay, now this is a continuous mould as well, so it's open both ends. I'll just show how to use that one. Although we're not using that part of it, I'll show you how to go about that. So we're going to actually mix some of the white and the brown clay. So sometimes it's easier to do it that way around, so we're just going to like paint on the detail afterwards.
Okay.
Now, what I always say is, you know, if you're going to go for a colour, always start off with a small bit, because this stuff is so pigmented that it's amazing. It really is, and you literally just knead it in together. So you can always add colour, but you can never take it away. So I always just go for the smallest amount and then think, hey, let's add a little bit more. So just keep on going. You know, we want it fairly dark brown, okay?
Okay.
So
of course, though, if you're making the straps and you don't paint them, you've got all sorts of different colours of leather, so you can totally choose on the depth of colour.
Yeah. So let's just go for the lot there. So really want to get quite a dark brown, but just keep on kneading that in there. Now, obviously, if you want like a marbled effect, then just put it in the mould like that.
Like it like
you know,
that,
I like it like that. Yeah. So let's go for a little bit more brown. Probably overdid it.
Okay. I'm looking at the mould itself, Anthony, there, and even because you've got those straps there, you've even got the detail of the leather effect.
You have.
The grey of the fabric or whatever it is you want to create out of those straps. And again, it's not just flat, is it?
And again, if you just brush over that with a little bit of gilding wax or something like that, you know, it's going to be quite easy then to just really bring out that beautiful detail. Now, you know, because these are Katie Sue moulds, like I said, they are made in South Shields, okay, up north. And they are food grade silicone, so you can use them for your cake decorating, but we always recommend that if you're going to be doing that, get a second one if you're going to be using them also for mixed media like we are at the moment. Now, they will go in the oven up to 200 degrees, so they are virtually indestructible. Really, really strong silicone. So let's just pop this one in.
Okay, we've not mentioned that actually. The other items that you can, or the other products that you can put in that are craft related rather than non-food, so the UTs and the hot glue, wax and soap, all those different things.
Soaps, yeah, that's a really good one. So let's just pop that in there. So just squeeze that down. Now don't worry about where it comes over the end, it doesn't matter. Now, by the way, we did already prime this one, okay, the mould with some corn flour beforehand. So now we're just going to go in with another section, okay. And you will also notice, I'm sure you've found this as well, once you've actually used the mould quite a bit, you know, you don't always need to coat it again with the corn flour.
No, when I'm at home doing it and, you know, you're not against the clock, you can allow the clay to dry a little bit more as well, because it's surprising with you can't do it. I was doing the flowers earlier, you can't do it with the flowers, you need the clay a little bit wetter, but with the moulds you can really use quite dry clay, can't you?
You can.
I've used clay before where people have felt it and said no, that's
no,
just
it's not
too
work.
dry.
Yeah,
but it does, it works.
So that's how you, so basically I put the first section back in and then just pressed over it and then just pull that out, and you can see that is how you get a continuous strap.
Wow.
Okay, so that's done. We're not going to use that one.
Oh, you scrunched it up.
I know, I'm terrible.
Oh, no.
So what we're going to do, we're going to use this one here. So this is like a strap, and also it's got a buckle on there as well. So again, just pull that off. Now I use Dresden tool just because I find it really quick. Okay, but it's entirely up to you. You can use your fingers. You do not need any special tools. Or if you've got something like a ball tool, that's going to work as well. So basically, as long as it's not sharp, then it's going to work. Now we know this has got some holes in, one there, and I think there's one there. So just pull those ones out. Okay, just drag some of that clay off. A little bit too much, but like I say, all this clay, you can just put that into an airtight bag, and that's going to be good to go again.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's just press that down.
If you did happen to sort of miss those posts, and once you've taken it out, you could actually just push something through there. You'd see where they should be.
Yep. So again, just give that a little bit of a flex, like so. And then with this particular one, what I've actually done, I let it dry, so it was like that, and then just bent it over. So basically it went around the edge of the box. Okay, so that's what we're actually going to do with this particular one. So let's just pop that there to dry. Now you will notice that I'm actually wearing an item here. Now again, this one is from Victoria on the design team.
Well done,
this
Victoria.
Actually does look like real leather.
It looks absolutely real,
doesn't it? Now what she's actually used here is not the hearty clay, okay? This is actually polymer clay, okay? So if you're going to be using, it's using basically the right type of clay for the right type of application. So if you're going to be making jewellery, then things like the UT are going to work, and also the polymer clay. Okay,
well, we have got details there for the Katie Sue Medina Soft Air Drying Polymer Clay. Now, £11.69 if you're a Freedom Club member. No postage and packaging, of course. Great price for you there. Great price even if you're not a Freedom member. Item number 937885. 150 grams you're going to get there as well with the air drying polymer.
Yeah, and that's going to last you, you know, a long time. So we've already let this one dry. Again, I've used Starlight paints. And then just using a PVA type glue, then just hold that in position. And we've actually coloured this box using some oxide inks.
I really like the box actually. It's very effective.
Box, yeah.
It's quite heavily inked, and I really like that about it. It looks really aged.
Now, is it cappuccino, espresso? So I can't. Ooh. No, I'm dreadful with the names of the inks, but it's the brown one. So just hold that in position, and then we're stuck. So on the top of this box, you can see the screw heads there. So you're going to get that one in this mould, which is the hinges. Okay, so you're going to get like rivets, and you're going to get screw heads. Now, normally, if you were to use a screw head, you'd have to chop the head off it, which is really actually quite difficult with a hacksaw. But now you can make as many as you like, and it really is that easy. And basically, all what you need to do, as I've done here, this is one that's dried. This is one I've painted. So it's just to use a little bit of Starlight paints or gilding wax, just to bring out a little bit more of that detail.
Do you know, I'm looking at that. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing denim blue.
Yeah.
And jeans. And that would make a perfect gift box for a gent if you're giving him something, you know, something smaller, watch maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe you've made him a bracelet. And you want to put that in there?
Well, you've already guessed.
Oh,
I don't need to finish it. That's what I was going to say.
Sorry, I didn't know how to do it. Great minds think
Great
alike.
minds think alike. That's exactly what I was doing, because that does fit in there perfectly. Right, so what we've got here...
I genuinely didn't know this.
No, you didn't. So, like I say, you know, there's that film out there at the moment where the magical creatures come out of like the suitcase. This is what this is, okay? So we've got the star on there. Now, to go with the star, there's something else a little bit magical out there, and that's sort of like these could be little dragon's wings, or they could be angels' wings, something like that. So I think we're going to go for angels' wings on this particular one. Okay, so we've got the star in the background, just making it all a little bit more magical. Now, these have actually been made out of polymer clay. Okay, so it's just showing you can use different types of clay. So we're just going to position those angel wings there on top of the star. Okay, two magical items. We're going to add the third one now, which is the lock. Okay.
Wonderful. Well, the details are on the screen there for the wings, I believe. You're getting 2 silicone moulds within that bundle.
Yes.
Item number 906396. You're getting the crowns as well as the wings, and you can get the cogs as well. You've got a choice there, so you choose any two. The crowns and wings or the cogs and wheels. Now then, £17.09 is the freedom price there. Wonderful price again, 906396. There we can see the items there. So that's the crowns and the wings. There's option 1 for you. There's the clock and the cogs. So we saw that actually used very well on the letter A that you did, Anthony.
That's right, yes, that was on there, yeah.
And then there's another option as well, is there? Is it just the 2? Just the 2. So you've got that choice.
And then also with the locks, you're going to get the key as well.
That key looks real, doesn't it?
It does. Now, there is a trick that Laura on the design team... Can we just grab the notepad from the very end...
The notepad from the very end.
Yeah. Shall I come grab it quickly?
I think Ben's on his way.
It's the one which looks... It's got wood on the front. It's on the top shelf. Top shelf. That's the one. That is the one. So
Wonderful.
Laura's actually done this one, okay, and it has got... Is that the one with the key?
No.
It's not. It's the wrong one then. Was
it the one I picked up?
I think it was the one that...
Yeah, a little bit further along.
They are very
that's
similar,
the one.
but that's also good because this is actually done with the straps.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
You've got the hinges on there as well. Yep. The hinges, the lock and the straps, but the one that Anthony was referring to there with the key...
got mixed up there, both from Laura.
One.
Now, what she's actually done...
Look at that.
You'll notice that she's actually made a key.
Yes.
Now, I said to her, how on earth did you do that? She said, Anthony, just chop the end bit off, turn it around, stick it on. But how effective is that if you want to do a complete 3D key?
Look at the claws again there. I love those straps, Anthony. I think they work so well.
They so do.
I'm studying now, and I've got all sorts of... my brain's into gear now. It's coming up with all sorts of claws.
We put the key over there as well. OK, then inside, OK, we have the monster's eye. OK, so he's going to be guarding this, so it's all very, very, very mystical.
Wonderful idea.
Yeah. And you can see this is just green clay that I've painted over, so he's going to be going over his eye just like that. So he's guarding the present within.
Just to clarify something, Anthony, because I'm not sure myself. You said about the wings were made of polymer clay.
Yes.
But because they were hard, is that the oven baked type?
That's
One
correct. Yes, that's the oven baked. Yeah.
Because we've got the air dry one on the show, which is exactly as it says. It dries in the air, and you've got the strength of the clay there, so it works beautifully with the moulds, and it does air dry.
Can I just
There is
quickly
also...
bring this. This is actually the Medina here. This is actually a phone case. I'm going to be doing this on another show, but that is actually the Medina clay because it is more robust, basically.
Yeah, very lightweight.
It's still very lightweight.
Lightweight, but very robust. Yeah, I think Victoria. I know Victoria uses a lot of the oven-baked polymer clay.
Yes, she does.
My wrist strap was made of that as well. You can see, I think, in there. Wonderful. Now look at this. This has got to be one of Debbie's.
Yeah.
Look at that. Little eggs. Now these, I presume, are just the polystyrene eggs?
Polystyrene eggs.
Who would ever know that was polystyrene? The only reason I know is because I'm holding it and it's so lightweight. But look at that. There's another one somewhere where we've got a little dragon or something hatching out of it. Where's that gone?
That's near the big canvas at the very front.
Oh, poor
there,
Ben.
so
Well, I've got him searching all over.
But that one has...
I keep spotting things and I think I need to show this, I need to show it. Look at this as well. So, again, the egg shape, you've got the claws around there. And I believe that's a little seahorse that's been used as a miniature dragon.
Seahorse is a miniature dragon. So, again, thinking outside the box, you know, all of the other moulds that you may already have in your collection from catered designs, you know, get them out the use. You know, work perfectly.
And was on about,
you know, really unusual looking dragons. Ones with, you know, but how amazing is that? It is so cute.
So cute. Now, I've got to show this because we're thinking out the box again. You've seen a lot of the dark and the mysterious, but what about this? Look at this. There's even eyelashes on it.
So Karen Seal has done that one. Absolutely fabulous.
I'm going to hold that a little bit up high so you can see it. Look at that.
So it does just go to prove that you don't have to have the dark colours. You know, you can go really light and girly with them and they look just as good. You know?
Great fun. So, absolutely great fun.
Finishing the demo here. So literally, that's going to pop in there, as you guessed. And
sorry about that.
Ruined it all. And then he's just going to be guarding it on the inside. And there is the wings and the keyring and a lot. But really, really good little sort of jewellery box for a guy.
Look, Ben's spotting them as he goes on the counter, he's spotting things and just handing them into it. This again, look at that, using multiple eyes there. It's like lots of little monsters all peering out. They've broken through there, you can see the claws. Those leaves again work perfectly.
They do indeed. So what Samantha Thompson's actually done here, it is literally bursting out of that canvas. Look at the dimension to it. And, you know, the way she's actually used the moulds there is many different eyes, many claws, backed with the dragon skin. So don't just think, you know, you need just one eye or two eyes. We've got 6 eyes there, loads of claws, but again, fab.
Amazing. Well, there's so many samples, there's so much inspiration. We're going to show you the video again because you've just got to see this. Yes, this is my serious side, my mysterious side. Half the stock of the one-day special has gone. There's been a little bit of sorcery going on, I think. This has been a magic show.
It certainly has.
It really has. Half the stock of the one-day special. That is the eyes, the skin and the claws. Now, let's show you a little bit more. The details are there on the screen, but just showing you this little body, you can really see everything that you get in there. It's easy to see the design of the moulds, it's easy to see the detail in them, but until you see the actual clay that's come out of the moulds and then coloured with those wonderful techniques, look at it, yes, they do, they look like they're following you around the studio. Look at that, wow. Oh, that's another idea. If you've got one of those old pictures on your wall, stick some of those eyes on it. That would be great, wouldn't it, when you've got visitors come? That would be amazing. Oh, I need to do that. I don't get many visitors at my house, but yeah, that would be amazing if you did that. Great fun. Of course, let's show the moulds themselves a little bit closer as well, because the size of them. I know you've seen Anthony working with them, but as individuals there, you've got the claws, the depth of those moulds. Just look at them and the detail in there. We've got those eyes, you've got the left and the right. You've got that extension around the eyes as well there. Just so well thought out, so amazing. The extendable, the never-ending skin. Because you can fit panel after panel after panel together, there's no limit really as to how large you can make that area.
So particularly good for going around a cake as well.
Exactly,
you know,
yes.
so,
yes, don't forget about the cakes as well. I've got to see the cakes. These are going to be amazing done with these. They really will be. Now then, I'm going to show you one or two more samples as well, because I keep spotting things. Oops, what have I knocked down there? This is a tissue box.
Yeah.
How about that? Now, that is the tree bark, am I right?
That is the tree bark indeed, with the claws.
Yeah, we've got the claws on the top there again. So, again, using those simple little items that you can get hold of very cheaply and very easily. Wonderful, wonderful.
So that one was Victoria. Here. This one is Karen Seal. And this is the one that actually lights up. So it does actually look like lava inside when it's all... It
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can... Do you know, I'm a big fan of, you've seen me do it many times, recycling the jars and things and bottles. Just let your imagination run wild. You're going to have so much fun. And again, there's not much weight in this. It's just the bottle, because the clay is so lightweight. And it goes a lot further than you imagine as well, doesn't it, Anthony?
Oh, gosh, yes, does it? Yeah.
Because you don't need to put an awful lot around. If you're doing something like that to coat a bottle, you don't need a big depth. Is there anything else that you want to show here as a sample, Anthony? That
do you know what? Everything here is just like amazing. I seriously do not have a favourite, because you look at one piece, you think, wow, look at that bit. Then you look at another bit. Do you know what? The design team have done an amazing job. My design team always do an amazing job.
They certainly do.
And they always do me proud, so thanks, ladies.
They certainly do. Well, of course, all three moulds there for that great price, that great saving of £10. It is the one-day special. It's the launch show with more to show you. Now, remember, half of the stock has gone. We're only into the first hour here. We had huge stocks of this. Now then, a little bit more news for you. This next bundle... Over 70% has gone of this next bundle. You've seen Anthony working in the demonstrations there, using those straps, the keys. You've got the locks there as well as the keys. You've got the hinges as well. Think out of the box again with those, different ways you're going to be able to work with them. You are also getting this journal as well, so that's going to give you a great project to start with. You've seen quite a number of different journals on top of the counter here within the samples. Even if it's not a journal, take the inspiration from the design team and transfer that onto that journal. Amazing stuff, isn't it, Anthony?
Yeah, just also like to say, if you're on Facebook and you go on Craft with Katie Sue Designs, all of the items you see here, you can see a lot closer up. So join the group and you can see, you know, just the inspiration.
Wonderful. And you can ask questions as well. If you've got any questions, you can ask questions. Now then, let's just give the details again for that particular bundle, because you are getting that whole collection there. Those different moulds that you can see. You've got the straps, you've got the locks and the keys there. You've also got the hinges and, of course, that journal. New today, £34.96 should be the price, but you're saving £10. £24.96 is all you're going to pay. 450889. Now, Anthony, you've got a board there.
Yeah, that one's got the board on. So as we did on the previous demonstration, you know, I showed you how to extend the strap. You then got the two there with the straps. You've got the buckles on.
Higher.
You've then got the two hinges, and one of them's like a really rustic type hinge there. You've got the three locks, and then you've got the key, then you've got the rivets and the screw heads as well. So lots of things you can be doing with those, like jewellery boxes, you know, as we did before. You know, you could put them on the front of journals, you know, like hidden or a secret diary, that sort of thing. So many different ways you can use this. You know, maybe if you're 21, the key to a door, that sort of thing, if that's still around now.
Sure it is.
And, you know, so there's lots and lots of different ways you can use this. Or you can get really mixed media, and you can decorate an old pair of boots.
An old pair of boots, yeah. Or you
look at this hat.
Look at this.
This is amazing.
Well.
This one is from
how amazing is that?
Karen Seal, and she's used the real rustic hinges there. You've got the screw heads on the top, and you've also got a little key there.
You have. If I just tilt that up so you can see the top, you can see the rivets there. The hinges are just sort of folded over the top there. So much detail. Anthony, I'm so pleased I got this show to launch with you, because
thank you.
Obviously, Katie Sue, I know very well. I know how hard everyone works. It's been an amazing show. It's been so busy. Thank you to everyone who's purchased. It's been wonderful. Anthony, it's been a joy.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, stay tuned, there's lots more to come though. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
Hi there, let me introduce you to the Hochanda app. This is our free app that allows you to watch Hochanda live, on the go, anywhere, any